Alright students, let me show you how we would change the color of this sweater in this photo. So I always like to start with the original photo and just making a copy of it. So I'm just going to do Command J so that we get a copy of this, okay? And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come into and select the Object Selection tool. And then I want to make sure that it's at this new selection and we have it on the mode that says lasso. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a selection around the sweater. Okay, and I'm going to have to probably do some adjustment of this to make sure that the hands are not included, but let's just do this first here. Okay. So go ahead and get a selection like that, and you see how both hands are in here. So I'm going to now zoom in, and I'm now going to just click back in here, and I want to do the third one here, which is to subtract from selection. And now I'm just going to draw a selection to get rid of the hands as part of the selection. There we go. And then let's do that one over here. Like that, and it didn't seem like we got all of it here, so let's try to get this out of the selection as well. Okay, so all right, and then I see we have one little one here, so let's make sure we get rid of that. Good, we have that. Let's come down here. All right, just check to make sure our selection is good. All right, so now with my selection here, I'm going to now create a mask. So I'll click on here to create a mask itself. And then now that the mask has been selected in this layer 1, I'm going to double click on this to give it a name like sweater. And then I need to click on the image and not the mask, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to Image, Adjustment, and then I would come down to Desaturate, and this will take some of the color out, which will allow me to put a different color on its place. Okay, so now that that's being desaturated, my hands look good. I'm going to now come in and do another adjustment layer, and I'm going to come up to Solid Color. And with Solid Color, I'm just going to select a color. I don't know what's going to be just right. I'm going to start with something like this, but you can select whatever color that you would like, and I'm going to press OK. Alright, so once that is, the color has been added, I need to select it and make sure that it's connected to just the layer just below. So I'm going to hover between the two layers, hold down the Option key until I get this cursor that has this downward arrow and a square. And now I'm going to attach it just to the image below. And to make it look good or look believable, I'm going to go down to normal, and I'm going to come down and select color under my blending mode here. Alright, so it doesn't look terrible. Let me go in. I think I want to adjust the levels here to make this maybe a little darker. So I'm going to adjust this. This is going to be, it's going to adjust everything in this image here, because it's not connected to the level or the layer just below. So now I'm going to select Option, hover below so that it's just connected. And yeah, I like that. It's got a lot of vibrance in the blue, and now I've been able to connect it to levels so it's darker, and I've changed the color. I really like the outcome of this.